The House Transportation Committee apparently has a bill in which we would make the streets complete. What does that mean, complete streets? Ms. Brown, good morning.
Good morning. Complete streets are roadway systems that are designed and planned to accommodate all users, bicyclists, pedestrians, transit riders, and automobiles, but not first and foremost addressing the automobile user, which is, for the most part, how most of our roadways are designed and constructed here in Michigan and nationally.
So what you're saying is you want streets to be like the streets we all dreamed of growing up. They're useful for everybody, not just cars?
That's correct. We want to create streets that all users can access. So that there are a lot of different types of benefits from a complete street system, including things like you just said, placemaking. Complete streets typically result in places where people want to be, which can really help generate additional tax base in a community. It's healthy for communities where you provide options to the automobile, where you create easier opportunities for people to get on their bike to run errands or to walk to the neighborhood store or to provide connections for kids so they can bike and walk to school.
Is that an expensive prospect?
No,
it seemed
not
like
necessarily
No?
at all. Most local governments receive some sort of funding for road design and construction. In many cases, there would be very little, if any, additional costs. We call some of the types of improvements that can be made road diets, for example, where you take an existing right-of-way, the paved area between two curbs, which might initially consist of 4 lanes of traffic, say 2 going eastbound and 2 going westbound. You can take that same area, say...
That's got to be expensive. Stay tuned. We'll get more of the answers from Andrea Brown on complete streets. And what street did you grow up on? Was it idyllic? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Andrea Brown on this beautiful day, Executive Director of Michigan Association of Planning. You were saying that if you have a 4-lane street that you can adjust it so that it's more user-friendly?
Yeah, you could take those 4 lanes and make 1 lane eastbound, 1 lane westbound with a center turn lane, and with that extra space on either side, you could expand the sidewalks or you could add bike lanes. You could do pull-offs for bikes. You could add a median to allow safer access. Most of the improvements, many improvements, can be made very cost-effectively, little or no cost to a community to accommodate all these users of the roadways.
And you have bipartisan support?
We do, in fact.
It's rare and nice to get these days, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, who can't rally around complete streets? They're beneficial to everyone. You know, we all need to be able to walk and bike and transit and use our automobiles to get to where we're going. It's healthier, it's economic, it's safer, all kinds of good reasons to pass this legislation.
Oh, thank you very much. Harkens back to the good old days, too, when a street was a street. Know what I mean? Andrea Brown, Executive Director of the Michigan Association of Planning on Complete Streets. That's House Bill 6151 and House Bill 6152. Thank you very much for the chat. Walk, bike, or drive safely this morning.